Hello guys, welcome back to RS Codex. I hope you all are doing great. In today's video, we are going to discuss about the structure of C program. It's going to be very interesting and more informative. In this video, I will explain in detail about the meaning of each word, why we actually write in that particular manner, what is the use of each word. It's going to be very interesting, so stay tuned until the end. And another important note I do like to do is that in the previous video, I have discussed about the installation of Visual Studio Code for our CPP program. A small mistake I have did in the previous thing is that in code runner run in terminal option has been there. I have said it should not be tick marked, but actually it has to be tick marked, then only the input will be taken. That mistake I have did, once check it out. Okay, coming back to our video. Hash include iostream using namespace std int main cout hello world. Ultimately we have written 0. What actually it is meant for. Coming to hash include iostream. This is completely considered as preprocessor command. It is considered, this entire line is considered as the preprocessor command, whereas the work of this hash is to say this preprocessor command before one thing. The entire code is there, no? This entire code is been compiled and converted into the low level language. Actually, this is entire code is in a higher level language which is been understandable by the humans, whereas it is converted into the lower level language which is been understandable by the machines. Actually, in the low level languages there is only zeros and ones. There is no alphabets, nothing. Only zeros and ones will be considered. The compiler helps in converting these higher level language into the lower level language. Before that compilation process, actually this hash include iostream is being pre-processed. This entire line is known as preprocessor command and it is being pre-processed, and this is being set to the preprocessor by this hashtag symbol only. It tells the preprocessor to what we say. We can say something like here one line is been present, first process this. It tells the preprocessor to process this line first. Okay, it is the purpose of this asterisk symbol. Next, coming to include. Include says that to include a file, to use or include include a file, use or include a file. Asterisk symbol says that to the preprocessor to process this line first, that is this line. After that, into the when it enters into that line, there will be an include word. That include word is used to include that particular file. That particular file, here we see this less than greater than symbol. No, what is its purpose is to say the preprocessor that the file is here. It tells the processor that the file is here. Inside that, the file that is being searched by that preprocessor is being particularly located over here. It will give the information to that. Okay. Include means it is used to say the preprocessor to include some sort of file. This less than and greater than symbols indicates that the preprocessor, the file is here. It will say that to the preprocessor that file is been included in between them. IO stream, it is actually the file which is known as the library, which comprises of all contain, cout, cin, like this. Many are there. These are some of the predefined tools that we are going to use to take the input or to display something on the screen. Okay, all these are being present in this library. Hash include iostream is a command line. Hash says that preprocessor to process this line first, means that particular line which has been present after that asterisk symbol. Include says to include that particular file. Less than greater than symbols says the preprocessor to find that file in between them. In between them, there is IO stream, which is actually a library which comprises of cout scene. I'm repeating the same sentences because it is very important to understand how we actually the each word is performing its particular activity. I am not going to say that it is going to be asked in interviews or some other thing, but it is the basic idea. What is the purpose of each word? Then only you will understand the program very clearly, Okay, try to listen it very clearly. Okay. Next, coming to using namespace std. Here you can see, let us consider something like namespace as building. Let us consider it as a building. And std is there, no std. It is the name of the building. Name of the building. Okay. Wait. Okay. Name of the building. Using means something like considered as enter. For suppose there is a building name Sai Vihar. Something is there. It is a building. The name of the building is Sai Vihar. We have entered the building. Okay. Let us consider a house. That's name. The name of the house is Sai Vihar. We have entered into that house. We have took some. We have paid some rent and we are staying over there. All the things are been available inside it. Now we have an access to use all the items, all the things that are been present in the room. I mean that particular house. No, like that only. Here the namespace is a building. STD is the name of the building which comprises this cout and cin. This IO stream is there, no IO stream. It actually sends the information about this cout and cin into this STD. It will be stored over here, and every time when we use this cout or cin, these operators, you have to write something like like this std colon cout. We have to write like this. Okay. Instead of writing that, initially we are saying there is a building. For suppose we are keep placing an order in some Swiggy or Flipkart or any other place. Initially, while installing the app only, we will predefine that locations. Initially, we will fix that location. For every time, it will automatically enroll that location. Like that only, we are initially saying at the beginning that these are the operators we are going to use. This is the name of that operator where it is been actually stored. We are not going to, then the compiler will understand, okay, this is some of the, I mean, this is the operators that are being extracted from this. Then it will get an idea. Simply, when the location is been already enrolled, it will directly be a simple thing. For every time, for every order, if you enter the entire location, it will be a complicated thing. That's why instead of writing std at every cout scene, we are initially declaring as using namespace std. Okay. If you have any sort of confusion, once pause the video, go back and again see once. Next, coming to the third line, int main. Here int or float or char, these are the data types. Generally they are data types, but where here int main means actually it is a syntax return type. Wait a minute. Okay, let it be. Return type. It is a return type. Int is a return type. Next, function name. Function name. Next, parenthesis is there. No, it actually int is a return type. Okay. Main is the function name. Parenthesis indicates that it is a function. Okay. It is a function name, but it compilers consider it as a function when only we place this parenthesis side of that function. It is the return type. Return type. Okay. Next, it is the function name. Okay. We all know it is placed side of the function name. Okay. Now coming to the curly braces. What is it? Curly braces. Okay. What actually the purpose of this curly braces? Here you can see the code where actually the tasks are been performed. The code which actually perform the task is being entered in between these two curly braces only. Entire block that we have, I mean the main content which is being consists of the tasks that has to be performed should be written in between these two curly braces only. We will consider this entire thing as a block, the block of the main function. We will call it as the block of the main function. Inside that block only, the tasks that has to be performed, the code related to the tasks are being present. Int main functions we have written, no return type function name we have written, no, then the compiler understand that from here actually the code of that particular block, particular function will start. It will get an idea like that. Okay, here the curly braces, in between these two curly braces only the entire code will be present. Now coming to C out, it displays the sorry displays output. It displays the output. What we have written something like C out less than we have written. What actually this less than means? Here the less than symbol is called as insertion operator. Insertion operator. What it actually do? What it actually do means it sends the data. It sends data to cout. The purpose of cout is to display the output. The output that is being displayed by the cout is being given to it by this insertion operator. Okay, here you can see cout insertion hello world. At the end we have to keep the semicolon. Don't forget that. At the end of cout cn we have to keep the semicolon. Here you can see the return 0. Here we have written no int is a return type. Actually at the end of every function there will be a return type. I mean there will be a return value. If it is there we will write that return value. If it is not there, for suppose here it is not there, so we can write something like void means null. Sorry, another important thing, in C and CPP it should be a small letters, there should be no capital letters, it will not accept that. Okay, void means there is nothing to return, like that. Okay, here you can see for the return we have to keep the semicolons. For hello world also we have to keep the semicolon. Another important thing, don't forget to keep semicolon in over here, this line. Using namespace STD is there. Now you have to keep the semicolon over here also. Okay, next coming to endl. What actually this do? Endl is a predefined keyword only. Its purpose is to fill that line. For suppose let me do something like this, cout. Okay, here we will write rs codex. Here we will write something like welcome. Welcome to we have written. Now let me save this program and run the program. What was the thing? Here you can see welcome to rs codex is there. No, we have written in two different lines, but it was not not getting a output like two different lines. It is been considered as a single line, and there is no sort of space between them. Here you can see 2 and rs. If you want space we can extend this, otherwise we can keep something like /t. It will work. /t means tab. It will give much space. Okay, but our main purpose here is to see the purpose of endl. Now I want the welcome word in one single line and RS codex in next line. In that case, we have to, in that scenario, we have to write something like this. Insertion endl we have to write. By doing this, the compiler will get an understanding that the user wanted one particular line over one particular word in a single line and another particular word in the next line. Now here you can see the welcome RS codex is in a different line. This is actually the purpose of handle. Next, coming to, we have discussed about the cout. It will display the output that is being received from the insertion operator. Okay. Now what about cin and extraction operators? Here the cout is displayed with the help of this insertion operator. This insertion operator gives the, sends the information to the cout. Okay. What actually this extraction operator do and what actually the cin operator do is that cin means taking the input. It reads the input that is been given by the user from the keyboard. After taking that input, the input that is been taken by the cin is taken by this extraction operator and stores at some location. It will store that information. This is what actually cin and the extraction operators do. Okay guys, in detail I have explained each and every word related to the structure of C++ program. I hope you guys have understood everything very clearly. If not so, please try to watch the video again. It is very important to understand why actually we use that hash include IOStream using namespace string. I have seen many people, most of them do the programs blindly without knowing about these details. It will become a problematic when you reach over your extreme situations. Okay, try to ensure learn everything. Okay guys, if you feel this video informative, please like the video, share with your friends and subscribe for the channel, and also save the playlist so that you can get these videos whenever I post. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video. Thank you.